Well, we're here at Enlit Europe and I'm talking to Oliver Teen, the Executive Managing Director of VGB PowerTech, the German Association for the power generation and energy storage sectors. Welcome, Oliver.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Nigel. Good to see you.
Well, VGB's got a long, proud history of being involved with the power sector. Perhaps you could just tell us a little bit about the history, but maybe more importantly, what your exciting plans are for changing the association this year.
Yeah, but please allow me a short and brief look back. So we were founded in 1920. So last year we celebrated our 100th birthday as an association. And of course we have seen a lot of changes over these 100 and this year 101 years. So once we started as the Association of Large Boiler Owners, focused on health and safety and environmental issues. And over the next decades, of course, the system developed and the energy industry was shaped in the system that we know today. And we became the Association of the Large Power Plant Operators, by the development of certain technologies. And we saw a lot of technologies rise. And I think we have reached a point where we also will see a lot of technologies fall again. And then at the turn of the century, we turned into VGB PowerTech, following internationalization and also implementing new technologies and new renewables like wind and PV. And now we have 2020, 100 years, and we are facing a significant change that we have not seen before from our perspective. In this dramatic way, it will change the whole energy industry. Not will, but it is also already changing our industry significantly. And so we decided that it's a good point of time to change VGB again, to make a new branding, to make fresh colors, to move to a more diverse and colored appearance, like the energy system will be much diverse compared to the last decades. And then we were talking about the name. And of course, we thought about bringing in a completely new name as you have changed completely over the last years. And then in the end, we decided, well, to keep the 100 years and to build on the trust and on the experience that we have built up over this time and to keep VGB, but to add an extra E, an E for energy, an E for electricity. And it's not only the energy industry we are talking about, it's also the energy that we bring together in our association into our network. And that was the reason why we changed now from VGB PowerTech to VGBE. And it gives a lot of possibilities also to play in the English language with the B word, like be inspired and be connected and be informed. And that is what our association is all about.
Okay, a lot of thoughts gone into that. So what's your vision for the association over the coming years so that you remain relevant as the industry changes?
Yeah, the system will change dramatically, as I already said. And you have the 3 Ds, you have decarbonisation, you have digitalisation, and you have decentralisation. And of course, we are confident that we will serve in the same way that we have done in the last decades, also in the new system, bringing experts together, forming a collaborative network, pushing innovation, pushing research and development, and always keeping in mind our main focuses of health and safety, plant safety, environment, and technology. And we are pretty confident that this will also be relevant in the energy system of the future.
And what about beyond Germany as an association? Do you support the industry outside of Germany?
Yeah. Yes, we do. Of course, the majority of our members is still located in Europe. But, everybody knows that a lot of these European companies are in fact global players. And so the word of VGBE is spread around the world already. And we have some distinctive international companies also from South Africa, from China, from India. And so I think that is a good way also to transport the know-how and the experience that we build up in Europe and in Germany to the world. And also, on one hand, follow our members in their global activities, but on the other hand also set up the pathway for other members, to become global players. And I think that works out quite well.
Indeed. Next year, Enlit comes to Frankfurt, Germany. What are your hopes for the industry over the coming 12 months before we meet again in Frankfurt?
Now, that's a good question. So first, of course, I hope, like everybody else, that COVID has disappeared and that we will not need any masks and all this stuff anymore. But coming back to the industry, I think we will have our name changed legally as well. So we are full on track. The German government will have been installed, and we really expect some key decisions in their first 100 days. And so in Frankfurt, I think we have a clearer picture of how Germany will make its way into this energy transition with the new government. And of course, this will have impact also on the European level. And then I think that a lot of the technologies that we see here have further developed, and that we can even more confident that we will be able to deliver the technologies that we need on our path to 2050 and to full decarbonisation of the industry.
Thanks very much for your insights, Oliver.
Thank you, Nigel.
Well, stay tuned, do subscribe to the Enlit channel, and for more industry news and information, Enlit is the place to be.